much for joining me today. I'm pumped. We're going to be doing a core workout. Core workouts are one of my favorite things. I started my fitness journey with Pilates, which is super core intensive. So core workouts will always have a nice, warm little spot in my heart. Really quick, I wanted to clear up a common misconception about core. When I say the word core, a lot of people just automatically assume, oh, we're going to be doing like a six-pack abs workout, whatever that nonsense. Your core is a 360-degree experience. So we're going to be working the abs, the oblique, the muscles of the lower back, and all of those small muscles that help support the pelvic girdle. Core workouts are very, very, very important. I can't emphasize that enough because all of the movement, all of your range of motion, anything you do with your body basically originates from the core. So we want nice, strong cores so we keep our lower backs healthy and we stay pain-free and have great ranges of motion. Yeah? With that being said, let's get started. I want you to flip around, and the first position we're going to work in is going to be a C curve. So sit up nice and tall. If you have to wiggle around to get up on those sits bones, do it. We're going to bring those knees slightly in. Think string pulling from the very top of your head, so we're nice and long here. These hands are going to come right behind your knees. You're drawing in and up with your navel, and we're just going to roll down slowly and articulate through the spine. So roll until you can't anymore, and then come back up to sit nice and straight. We're going to do 5 more. This is just warming up that core. I also feel like we don't take a lot of time in our day to sit up straight. I know I don't, so this is a good exercise. Just finding that nice, straight, aligned, seated position. And last one. Good. Now I want you to scoot slightly forward. Release those legs nice and straight. Hands out in front. Engage that core, draw that navel to spine, and we're just going to roll down nice and slow and controlled. Good. Take those hands right by your side. The feet are coming to the mat, and we're going to find a neutral pelvis, so there shouldn't be any space under the lower back. So if I try to stick my hand under, I can't. Okay? We're going to bring our knees up. I want you to think 90 degrees, and if you find your lower back raising up, bring those knees in slightly until you have that nice flat back. We're going to keep this position of the legs nice and slow. Just tap one foot to the ground, just the toes. And just breathe nice and slow here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those legs up straight. You can wiggle around a little bit if you need to. Those legs are glued together nice and tight. And we're just gonna draw little circles, tiny. And reverse your circle. So at first you might not feel this, but I promise you there's going to be a moment where you feel it kick in. Small and controlled. Good. Bring those knees in and give them a little hug. You can roll those ankles if you need to. I tend to hold a lot of tension in my feet, so always take time to roll out the ankles and wiggle the toes. We're going to bring those feet down into a bridge position. So from here, you're going to push up into a bridge. A lot of people, I feel like, want to just like jam their hips up as high as they can get it. I want your pelvic girdle to stay completely level. So your hip bones are in line. You're going to take one leg up, extend, down, keep those hips level, switch to the other side, extend, and down. Four more. Last one. Good. Now nice and slow, release through the spine like a string of pearls. One at a time. Good. And wiggle those hips a little bit. We're going to do dead bug. So we're bringing those knees back up to that our 90-degree position. So it doesn't have to actually be 90 degrees. Just what helps us have that flat lower back. We're bringing the hands to the knees. We're going to take one arm out as the opposite knee pushes out. And bring it back in and switch. Shake a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Bring those knees in and give them a little hug. And nice and slow, cross those ankles. We're just going to rock. Tuck that head up. Good. I want you to flip around to a tabletop position. So just like in the last video, our arm workout, we want to make sure our knees are right underneath our hips and the hands are right underneath the shoulders. We're going to extend one leg out. I'm going to walk it forward a little bit. Ooh. Extend one leg out. The opposite arm reaches out. So this is going to take a second for you to find your balance. You're going to curl, knee to nose, extend out, and then switch sides. We're doing this for 10. Last two. Good. Come to the center of your mat to a seated position. We're gonna come to pretzel legs. So we want our front leg parallel with our mat. We're gonna rotate our upper body, plant our hands, our fingertips are gonna be slightly in. We're gonna lift up with that knee, extend it out as we lower our chest down, and in. 8 more. It's 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This one's intense. 1. Good. And lower that leg. We're gonna bring the knees together. So slightly lower than 90 degrees. This hand's gonna come right underneath our shoulder, and we're just gonna lift up our hips. So we're like on a diagonal on our mat. Hand up, we're gonna do a mermaid twist. So we're gonna take this hand under and extend, twist, and extend. Just breathe. This one actually feels nice. Last one. Good. And release. Switch those legs around. So find that pretzel position on the other side. Same setup as before. So upper body twisted. Those fingertips facing in. We're gonna lift the knee up as we lower down as it extends and up. Eight more. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower that knee. Stack those knees on top of each other. Come to that diagonal, hand right underneath the shoulder. Lift up and take it through and up. And hold for a second. Release. Come to a cross-legged position. Whew. I feel this like warm energy in my tummy. I know that sounds weird, super hippy-dippy, but I really do feel like I've just activated everything around my waist. And I feel like alive, you know? I feel ready to go do something. So really quick, I just want us to take a moment. I just want you to draw some circles, leading with your rib cage around, just to stretch out all of those muscles just one last time. Good, and reverse. and come back to sit nice and tall, and we are all finished. I hope you really enjoyed that. I did. As always, feel free to leave a comment, and if you like my workouts and never want to miss one, subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye.